I have no clue what to do here now, but let's just check whether we are back. So I'm having some disconnection issues. It's really high power consumption on both the laptop and yeah, so hopefully that's the end of that and we'll be okay for a long time now. So let me go back to Puzzle Rush. Hopefully it's fine. And I'm trying to figure out what the solution is here. My initial plan is to play this move, and if I were to play this move successfully, then if he comes to attack me, I pick this. That's exactly what I'm gonna play. Let's play it. Oh, why not pick this pawn? Pick this pawn. I think this is straightforward. I'll pick that pawn. Aha, what has he done? I'll pick the queens off first, then pick the rook at the end. So first and foremost, I'll pick this guy. Did I just miss that? Alright, let's take two, because that was really poor. I should even have looked at what I got wrong there. It's no biggie. So here I'll just pick up this rook, and then that's going to be checkmating too. I can see this guy is really struggling there, because this is going to be checkmate, and I think this is just checkmate immediately. And if I pick here check, where does the king go? I don't see where the king can go. It's checkmate. I think this is just check here, and then this is checkmate, and then I think this is a check, then give out the queen there, and this is checkmate. So in this position, this king and the queen are on the same line. The bishop can pin the queen, and that for the queen is lost. In this position, I can see you don't really have many squares to escape to. So I'll give you a check here. The king has to come to this square. I'll give another check. You have to come to this file. Then I give you a check and pick this rook at the end. No, but that doesn't work. No, I'll just pick this knight. Okay, so check here, then pick the knight. I thought I'd come here and pick the rook, but the rook is defended by this knight. So I'll just pick the knight. It's a free piece that I'm winning. This check here, I'm attacking the king and attacking the rook. So this is a fork, and I'll pick the rook. So this is a mistake for, it looks like black is better, but I have what is called the outside passed pawn. My king is stopping your pawn from becoming a queen, but you cannot stop this one. So just pass it there, make a passed pawn. This is a straightforward checkmate, just let it hanging. This is a check, then the same thing you've seen, I just give out my queen there, and this is going to be a checkmate. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, so here what I'll do is I'll make a queen. You exchange them off, but I think I'll make a queen before you. How do I know? I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves to make a queen. You'll have 1, come out of the way, 2, then 3, 4, 5. Be 2 steps behind. So this is, you have to pick because I'm attacking your queen and your king. Then I'll make my queen. There you go. So here I'll come and give you a check. If you move with your king, this looks like checkmate. So you probably have to bring this pawn here, but that pawn is not defended. The defender is pinned. When you pick your rook at the end. Okay, so in this situation, what happens? Oh, looks kind of funny. All right, so let me first of all pick this guy. It's a check, no? So let's pick first, and then this check, and pick this knight. Okay, I didn't work that all the way to the end, but I sort of felt it was fine. I'm going to attack your queen, but I'm also attacking this pawn. So when the queen runs away, I'll pick this pawn and pick the rook at the end. So start with there, that's a check, pick the rook. Okay, so what's going on here? First and foremost is just to give you a check, then come here, this is checkmate. So this is pretty straightforward. It's a check, and bishop defends that square. It's a checkmate. Alright, so you want to make a queen. I can stop your queen, then make a queen before you. So just stop that queen. When you make it, I capture it. I'll just pick this queen, make a queen before you. So here, yeah, I'll come here, check. The king can't escape. So what I'm saying is that this king has no squares to go to. A check is checkmate. It looks like this pawn can eat the knight, but the pawn is pinned by this queen. So this is checkmate. It's the right move. Okay, so where does this queen escape to? I cannot see. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to do was to attack this queen. Like this. But I've seen it can escape here, but then I pick the bishop at the end. So this, and then you pick this free bishop. Okay. Alright, so here I can see this queen and this knight are waiting for this pawn to come here and give them a fork and pick one, but the pawn is blocked. However, I can start by picking this person here. Now I have the free room to do that, and I can pick that guy, which is pretty fine. Okay, so here again I can see this knight is undefended and there's a check on this diagonal. If I can bring my queen here, it will be a check and I pick that guy. But my knight is on this square. What do? I pick that guy first with a check. I come here, check, and then I pick that guy. Alright, so what's going on here? I can see an undefended piece here. I can see... Okay, so when we can't see all the moves, it's always a good idea to look at the checks that we have and the attacks that we have. And what strikes me is that I can play here, threatening a nasty check there, and I don't know how you will defend it. So that's what I'm going to do. Then I play this. So here I'll come here, pick this pawn, make a queen. You can do the same, but I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, that will be a mistake. Because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you probably could be winning. So I suspect here the best move is to pick here first. Now now I can go and attack that pawn. So I'll go 1, 2. So in chess, this is called a race. A race is who can get there faster, and you just count the number of moves required. So I'll come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You need to come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You need to queen before me. I'll queen before you and have the first move, and I'll stop you from queening. So this is a move. Yeah, so that's it. All right, so you're attacking my queen, and so this is a little tricky. Because I don't immediately see the answer. I sort of feel that I can capture, not feel but know, that I can capture this bishop one of two ways, knight and bishop. But then this knight wants to come, sorry, I don't know if you can see what I'm showing. This knight wants to come here and pick this guy. So let me first start by analyzing the material count. Right now we're perfectly equal. So I'm tempted to pick this way. If you pick, I pick back with a check. If you come here to attack me, I'll come up. That's the answer. Yeah, I have to pick with my queen. So, okay, so it's pretty straightforward. So I pick this with the queen, and if you pick the queen, I pick this check. Now, it's a check, so you have to respond to the check. And one way you can play to attack the knight, the only square is this one, only 2, and the knight can come back here and say check, after which then I can stop this mate. If, however, you go somewhere else where you're not attacking my knight, I can straight away defend that guy. So the other move is that when I play this, you play check first, in which case I'll come and attack your knight. Your rook is under attack, and the same things occur. So I'll just pick this one. And that's what I mean. Come back with check, and I can save my knight. So that was a bit difficult, but it is all good. I'm tempted to pick this knight. You pick this way, then I'll come here and say check. Okay, and you sort of have to play here. I give you a check there. You must pick, and I pick the rook. I think that's the answer. So I'll play this check. Yeah, that's fine. So this looks not so difficult as much as white looks like his material down, because I can just pick this guy here. Follow it up with the check with the knight. Check. Okay, so this is the first check. Okay, no problem. The king has to move because you cannot pick that. Okay, that guy is hanging, that guy is hanging. Okay, this guy is hanging, but I think the answer has to be with this. So check there. I've seen the answer. Okay, so I'm going to give you a check here. This is the only move. I give you a check here. So knight, bishop, knight, covering those squares, queen. When you play here, this is going to be a checkmate. A very nice checkmate. I've never seen it before, but this is a very nice checkmate to play. And this is a checkmate here. Very nice. That's a check. Okay, fine. So what do you want? Okay, I'm threatening to give checkmate here. And how do you stop that? By picking this knight. Okay, how do you stop that? So I'm going to come here. You come and pick the knight for free. I move here. You pretty much have no checks, and I do not see how you're going to stop me. So I'm going to play here. I missed something. Okay, that means I was not careful enough. That's what it means. I'll just pick this one. I won't even think about it because I think this is checkmate. Missing such moves is painful. Okay, I've already seen I move here, you move here, I move here. You probably pick the pawn, I check you, you have to go back, and this is checkmate. So it's a bit long but easy. If I come here, then I want to come here, checkmate. So the king must come here. Then I move this pawn. Now you want to try and get yourself out of checkmate. And the only thing that can help is this rook, which can probably pick here. Then I'll give you another check here. Let's do it, you see. There. Then this move. Okay, so now he wants to come and stop me, but he can't really. So I'll play check there, and this is checkmate. Okay. So this is, if you understand checkmate patterns, it's pretty easy because this king is not able to escape. It can escape to this square only, and I can check him that this is checkmate. So this is closing that door. He can't go up there. Let me pick that rook first. We go make a queen, and it's going to be checkmate. Okay, so here what's going on? This is going to be a double check. But what I'm wondering is whether the double check works at all. Okay, I have another double check this side, which basically could win me a queen. Yeah, and that's better. Oh no, I'm well. Okay, let me think through it a little bit. Okay, if I were to play this double check, so the king must move. And where will the king move to? That is the question. Okay, I have found and understood. Alright, so if I were to move here, the king must move, and the only squares the king can move to would be here, or here. This is a big blunder because the knight can come back here as a check, and really I believe that's checkmate if I think through it in my mind, because it can't go back to that diagonal where the queen is. This is defended and that's defended, and you can't capture the check, and this pawn is defended by the rook. So this will be checkmate. You can then play here. I take my queen out of the knight's attack with a check. You have to block somehow. The most important block is one that counterattacks my queen. but I'll pick 1%. Then which is still a check. When you move away, then I pick your queen. So let me show it, then you'll understand. That's exactly what's going to happen. So I'll play here. He'll play here. I'll play this check. He plays that check. I play in %. Then he resigns. Let's start with that. Okay. So this move. Okay. Should have played that other move. No issue. Just pick that one. All right. So which one first? Interesting. Okay, queen and then checkmate. It may look easy to pick this guy, but then this allows me a checkmate thing here, which is here, because the bishop is protecting that square at the end. This is checkmate. Yeah, I sort of think the answer here will just be check, 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 check and mate. Check, check, check and mate. So I'll give you a check here first. Then I'll give you a check here. You bring a bishop. I pick it. Give you a check here. You move away, and this is checkmate. So that's basically following up what's going on. Okay, so this pawn is attacked by both bishop and the rook, and he wants to pick it up. There are two. When you have an attack, there are a couple of things. You can capture the attacking piece. I cannot capture either one of those. You can block the attack, which I really can't do in this case. You can counterattack, and counterattack is one of the easiest ones. And the counterattack that I'm thinking about is to move this pawn here, but the pawn can be attacked. How do I defend it? If I bring my rook, the bishop comes and this pawn is lost. I can't defend it enough, so this is just losing a pawn. If I play this, he plays there, I move my pawn, he picks it, move my pawn again, he just blocks it, and he'll pick it very soon. Wait a minute. Play there, he plays there, I defend it, he can't attack it immediately. Play there, I defend it. He can't, but he picks this pawn. So this is the only move I'm left with. Now here I can do now what I wanted, which is to now play here, and then now play here. And then now we attack this rook, and then this wins the rook as well. Okay. So I think I can already see this check, and no, it's not a check. Goodness gracious. What was I thinking? Okay, so what I'm seeing is that I sort of have to play checks. There's a bishop hanging here at the end, this bishop. So I'm thinking this is the first move. The check. He has to pick with the rook. If he picks with the king, I'll probably play here check and pick the queen. So that's definitely not a possibility. He has queen here. I'll play here check. What happens? Yeah, that's pretty... Yeah, so I'll just pick this one first. Think about it later. Then I'll pick this one check. Pick that. Okay, this I'm not very convinced about. It's totally checkmate here. So my moves basically look like they're all checks. And yeah, let's just do it. Now, whether to pick with the rook or pick with the queen, I think the rook is a bit more realistic, because if he brings the bishop back, it's going to be checkmate. And if he doesn't, there is going to be okay. So I'm really struggling today with my camera. It's overheating, and I think it's just a setting that I can do, but I haven't got it right yet, and I'll just have to check, which I will do. And I hope that's better now. Yeah. So I was explaining in this position, you may not have heard me, that I think this is the best move. Actually, this is the best move. Why? Because this queen is defending. I want to pick this bishop, but the queen is defending the bishop. So if I were to play here, attacking the queen, if the queen runs away, I'll just pick the bishop, because the queen can't come here, the knight will pick the queen. It can't go here, the bishop will pick it. If it goes back anyway, I pick the bishop. Now, This pawn can be picked 3 different times. Queen picks is just bad because the knight is going to pick, so that is out of the question. The bishop can have a pick, but if this bishop is to pick, then this bishop comes here attacking the queen and the queen is lost. So this, if bishop picks, this bishop comes here, the queen is... Okay, now the last one, what if the knight picks here? So if the knight were to pick, then this is the one that I'm thinking. I pick here. If he picks my bishop, I pick the rook, and if he picks that, I pick this guy. So this is the answer. And if I pick this and he picks the bishop back, then this falls. Yeah, so here is where I think I pick the rook, and then I pick the knight. Very nice. So this looks checkmate-ish. Is it really a checkmate? No, it is. So I'll do a check first. You have to play there, do a check, you have to go there. Then I'll play here check. Probably have to pick with your queen. I pick check again, and I'll pick the rook at the end. So this is the first move. This is the second move. This is the third move. This is the fourth move. And this is the fifth move. Not bad. So what is the plan here that I do not see? It doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, so the first thing that hits me is that I can play this check and pick there. But what the worry is that this check is coming. And then he'll pick the bishop at the end. And that can't be good. So the first move has to be this bishop picking this. Let me explain that again. Check. He moves up, attacking my knight, and I think he should attack it here. Because that doesn't make enough sense. Anyway, what I was thinking was, if I pick here, he can attack this knight. Knight picks rook. He will come here with a check with the queen here, and then when I run away, he picks this bishop. Okay. But what I'm seeing is that if I pick here check, and if he is to come here, I could still pick this. Because you have to pick this way. Check doesn't work. I don't understand it. I'll just play this first. Why not? We'll come back and see it, the 2269 puzzle. I've not understood it. I've just played it. So this looks like a free pawn. If I pick it, then you pick this pawn, what happens? Even better is to pick this one, because when I pick back, I'm also attacking this rook. Wow, this was a long one. I think this is the only move. The threat is simple, just come here is checkmate. That's really a bad threat, you don't want that. I don't see it. I don't see this one, guys. Help me, please. Okay, let me go back to stopping this mate. How can I stop it? The two ways, either to block this path. So if I play my rook, is just going to pick. Playing here doesn't help me, or to come to a place where he can check me, and there's no way. So king here is checkmate. King moves are useless. Rook here is still checkmate. Rook here, the rook is picked. Okay, check there. King up, check. King here. I don't understand it. I'm thinking I have to give this pawn. Yeah, an idea is coming to me. So I play this check, comes here. This is tempting, but it's wrong. I play this other, same rook, comes up check. Okay, so if he comes here, then I can play this check. The only move he has is to pick this. I play their check. He has to move somewhere. I pick this guy, and I think I can make a queen. I think I can win, not make a queen, but win. Yeah, I think that's the answer. I don't see another move. So this is a move. Now, this is a bad move, and that's why it's highly rated, more than 23. I think this is the answer. And then this check, and then this check. Then I play this, and I'm just winning. Very nice. Okay, so this is a puzzle that's coming up, and you can see the ratings for these puzzles keep going up. So in chess, there's something called an elo, and elo is pretty high. Well, elo is how complex a matter is. So you can see we started the 187 rate puzzle, that is way too low, no issue puzzle, and we've gone all the way now to 2373. 2373 is pretty hard, but it's not impossible. So the general things you want to pay attention to are the checks. So which checks do I have in this position? I have this check, and I have this check. If I were to pick this guy first, okay, what's going through my mind is I pick this guy first, which is a check. Then I pick this with my bishop, threatening check here, and then I bring my queen here, check. Now the knight is gone. and it's a check here. So if the king moves, this check comes and I pick the rook. If the king moves here, then this check comes with the queen. He has to move back, and I think I have a check here with the knight, and I think I can pick that guy, and that's the answer. So I'll start with this check. Yeah, let me do it. Not. Then I'm going to pick this. Then I'm going to play here. Then I'm going to play here. I'm going to play here. Not the easiest of puzzles, but I'm mighty glad that I got it. Okay, so this one, the first thing I see is just to give out my rook. My queen, sorry. I want to play here. You can't pick my queen because it's checkmate. You'll probably have to move your rook. Coming here is checkmate. The king has no escape. It can't come here. This is blocked. So you probably have to play your king back one step, I suspect. Or what else can you do? You can move this pawn up, but then I'll give you a check. Then I bring my queen here, check. Then I play here, check, and I think you'll be checkmated. Fair enough. So that's the first move. So if you move back, I think I can play this move, threatening checkmate again. And it's pretty dire. Yeah, I'll play it. Why not? Then play here. Okay, so now I think I come here. And I thought that would happen. I made a mistake there. That's what I should have thought through. You do all the hard work, then you fall asleep for a moment, and that's all it takes. Quite unfortunate. Okay, so here I want to pick this way, but when I pick this way, this bishop wants to come here and attack my queen. So that is not, and sorry, and block and pin the knight. But I've already seen that I'll play my queen here, so that now if you pick my queen, I pick back with the knight and I'm a piece up. And if you pick this guy back, I pick your queen. And if you attack me with this pawn, I'll come back this side, attacking your queen again. And when you pick, I pick back, and basically that is a winning position. That's the plan. Then here, then here, then this. I feel so sad about the two puzzles I've missed because they're pretty easy, straightforward puzzles. Really, that's the truth of it. I only have one last chance to get this one right, and it's a bit hidden. The last puzzle was a 25-40 puzzle, and this puzzle is okay. So what's the plan? That's nice. I think I've seen it. This is a Grandmaster rated puzzle. So what the story is this. Okay, this rook can be picked by the pawn like this, but that's a big mistake because this queen just picks this queen and you've lost a queen for a rook, and that's just bad. Okay, so in this situation I can get out of the pin, but the moment I get out of the pin, the rook will move away, most likely to this square. Or alternatively, if it has a chance, can pick this bishop. So the other thing I can also do is to get this queen out of that file. Well, if I attack the queen, which I can do here, and that's the right move, I'll tell you why, the queen has to come here. Okay, so remember what I said. What are the options when faced with an attack? You counter-attack, and the counter-attack is to move out of this pin, come here, threaten to give a check here, and this check, the defense for it basically is this bishop coming down, and this will be checkmate. But then this queen can't allow it, so how do? I play this move first. Now this queen isn't defending that square anymore, so I come here, and now I just pick the... He couldn't do anything, he couldn't come here because this will be check, and it'll be a discovery. I can win the queen, it's checkmate most likely, so I just pick the rook. That's a good one. Okay. The first move on this one looks like I should pick the knight on b8, because if you pick with the knight, then this is checkmate. But what if you pick the rook sitting? How does that progress? So that doesn't work. What seems to work is to play this rook up here. If you pick my knight, I pick this guy. If you pick this way, I pick with my queen. You move up here, this is checkmate. Okay. But what other move do you have? If I pick here, what if you pick here? The turning checkmate in one move. here. That just destabilizes everything. Guys, this is quite hard. This is quite hard. I think I found it, but this is so unfair. It shouldn't be like this. So I'm thinking the best move is to play this knight here, attacking the queen and attacking that pawn, which looks like all of a sudden, okay, so I can't pick this guy. I've given you that guy. I pick here, check, and move. If you pick that guy, I'll pick here, check, you bring your king here, this is check, and I win the queen. I think that's a move. Now, where else can you play when I attack you here? If you play here, this is a check. If you play here, I'll pick this knight with my rook, because if you pick back, this is checkmate. So I'll play it. That was tough. I'm one move away from my high score. That last puzzle was rated 2641. This one could be rated what? Okay. This check, queen picks. I pick here, attacking that knight. The knight plays there. Okay, so one move I can rule out is this. If I pick this guy, you pick this. I'm thinking check, you play here, pick this. You can just pick immediately, and that's a draw, and it looks like it's not a good idea. So pick this guy, pick. What's the next move? Maybe a check. King up, attacking the rook. Is there something special that I'm missing? How about queen here? Intending to bring the queen here so that you can give a checkmate. That would be the strangest thing if it were to be the case. That's what I see. So guys, I'm just trying to lower this temperature clean. It's become too much. It's been high. Okay. I think that should sort me out. And those frequent outages because of temperature should now be a thing of the past. There's a chance to change temperature out to temperature off from standard to high. Sorry, I need to zoom a little bit. That's better. I'm on 48, but I have no clue what the right answer here is. Do you want to help me?
Yeah. Hi.
My camera has been going off so many times because of temperature.
Have we fixed the temperature issue?
I think I have. So, let's have a look at this. What I think the answer is here is kind of queen here. Here. Okay, yeah. What counter chances does he have? There's a check. I play here.
What's your high score?
Wait a minute. This can be tricky. Okay, so I play here. He can play this check.
Dad. It's white to move, right?
I'll just play it. Oh, it's wrong.
But I know what I thought. Check.
He just picks. Okay, this one.
Go back. No, let's come here.
This is so sad.
What's your high score?
49, but today I've gotten 48. My long-term high score. Let me see what you look like on the stream, because you should be asleep. Tell her what's on your head.
Dad, Mom, I put it on still.
Fine.
Yeah. So now I'm putting this off now.
Okay, let me tell you what I thought was the answer.
What do you think the answer was? Where is it, by the way? Is this the one? Yeah, let's play it.
So, so this is the answer.
Daddy.
Okay. Told him the answer.
Why do you think that was the answer?
Because he picks my rook, I pick his rook, planning to pick his rook and his queen, and the rook was a little bit active in that position.
Yeah, but that doesn't seem to work. So, what's this answer? This is obviously wrong. I don't even have to think about it.
Please. Daddy. See, what if you try pick here?
That's wrong. I already saw that.
No, but
If
you eat it,
I can't see this one. What's the answer?
so the white one, that's white one on top of it, can eat it. Dad.
Dad, if you play and you get a wrong on this thing, will it lose you any marks or anything?
Not on this one. If you play the next one, you'll get one. What are you thinking?
I know.
I don't think this is the move. Okay, so this is... wait a minute. Do you have a move like this?
No.
No, we don't, because there'll be a check here. When you move up, the rook comes down, threatening checkmate and make queen. And I don't have an answer. No, I don't. Or do I? I don't think this will be it. This is very far from it. Okay. But am I not on the right track then?
Look at all our checks. Can we play all our checks?
Yeah, so let's see all the checks. That's wrong. That's wrong.
So have we played all our
I
checks?
think we have. Okay, what are our captures?
Dad.
This capture is obviously wrong. This capture is already wrong.
I think you pick the knights now.
No, you don't.
What capture was obviously wrong? Maybe queen here?
That was a difficult puzzle. That was a difficult puzzle. That was very difficult. We didn't think of the one obvious move. This one, rook picks.
Was it really obvious? Obvious.
It's not very obvious. Okay, let's have a look and see what happens if you don't pick. That was a hard one. That was a hard one. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Don't pick what happens. Let's see you play here. Okay, so it's king to h1. King to h1. Do you know what the threat is?
What?
Just come here is checkmate. So you sort of have to pick. So I just moved to a place where there's no more check. That's what I need to do.
Hey guys, subscribe our channel, subscribe all the chess, make a win all the time, love the channel, ding that notification bell, take a thumbs up, this will love on me.
There you go. So that's it. Do what Hera is saying, guys.
Hera.
Know what Telo is saying. Hera is busy eating pineapple on the stream. That is what she's busy doing. Telo is saying, doing that notification bell. Alright, so that didn't work out too well. But it wasn't the worst performance. My highest ever score is 49.
That was your worst performance.
Well, it wasn't. I mean, if you look at the other moves, I sort of. This was a hard one, this puzzle, for sure. This one was a bit hard. I didn't figure it out. I ought to have. But the ones that I missed, Telo, don't move that up, please. Okay, you want to come down?
No.
Then put it here so I don't have to make noise on the stream. The ones that I missed were something like this. This I missed. I don't even understand how I missed this one. Let's see it again because this cannot be so hard. Let me see this. Okay. This I know what I missed here. Play here. Oh, that's what I. That's not the right move. Too easy. Play here. That's terrible. And this one?
How many games have you played?
Yeah.
I've only played 2 puzzle rushes. Okay, this I got the whole sequence. Sacrifice my queen. Sacrifice my. And then here I thought I should play this. But what the. Yeah, this is what I should play. No, this. Then here I picked. But maybe I shouldn't pick. I should just play here.
So.
It's the free rook he's giving you.
Yeah, but I'm taking a checkmate. So leave the rook. If you take the rook, I think it's perpetual. So that's why I stopped thinking in terms of my. But I should think the move just a little bit ahead of that one. And I've seen the whole sequence involving sacrificing my queen. So that was the one that was most difficult to absorb.
Your king.
Alright, I think that's good enough for Puzzle Rush. I want to play one. I need to play one what?
One Puzzle Rush.
Nope, not Puzzle Rush. Telo. One rapid game. I want to play one rapid game. Which rapid game am I going to play? Okay, play. And I'll add myself a think some 10 plus 2 seconds or something. 15 is too long. Okay, I can try 15. Let me just play. Let me play 15. Let's do 10. 10 is good enough. Still rapid. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm playing black.
Yay.
I normally play the Sicilian. We are equally rated. So what it does is, in the opening, you want to get your pieces out. Okay, so normally the move is to play here. Okay. I'm not very sure about that move. Okay, but he wants to come and do things. What are these things? I'll just play here. Thank you, Telo. I'll just play here. I want to get my pieces out.
Why don't you try and break this pawn structure?
By bringing my... You see, the moment I bring my bishop here...
Just speak with the queen.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he had in mind. I think he'll play this move to stop me from playing there. Yeah, that's pretty okay. So I'll play there. Okay, what should I play there? If at all. Should I play that knight? Let me just castle. First, we both castle the same side. I'm a little bit low on time. Okay. So what has he done with that move? He wants to bring the bishop here to attack me. I don't think he can do that. Okay, but if I play this, he's going to play that move. Okay, so I'll play that move. Okay. He wants to bring the bishop here. It's not the biggest problem possible, but he'll follow it up with something else that I don't like.
Let me try and join here between this.
So first things first, let's play here.
You know what you're right? And your pawn won't actually go anywhere if you play there, but it's attacking his knight.
Okay. So at this juncture, I feel like I should play something like what? My plan was to play this.
Was that your plan?
That was my
Did you
plan.
know that he's actually going to play there?
That was my plan. So I'm wondering whether I can play something like this. How strong is that bishop on that diagonal? Play there. Bring the rook out. I'm not very happy with what I've done, but I'll play here. Now I have an open file. I want to attack along that open file. So what I'm doing is this bishop is defending that square, and I think we're able to do something about it. So I want to pick and play here.
What are you going to do about it?
Can he really do that? I'm not convinced he can do that comfortably, safely. I don't think he can. Okay. So what do we do? There is can we bring our queen to this other side? That bishop is there. Okay, what attacks do we have? So I have two half open files, and I have a feeling that I can do something about it. So he can't play that move. I bring my queen the other side first, and let's see. I'm just gonna play it. Why not? Probably this move. Who knows what will happen? I can bring my rook, queen here, rook in.
You are aware of that your queen cannot reach here safely.
Yeah, but my queen can't reach here safely. So I don't think that's a good move on my opponent's part, because I don't know how he's going to stop me. So I'll play. Okay, let's just figure out where I'm going to play. How about we come and attack these rooks, these pawns? I play there.
I thought maybe bring your queen over here, then learn to exchange of this pawn. Bring your queen over here.
And this is what I'm gonna do.
No. You know, all the pawns that you're going to be attacking are defended.
Yeah, but they're weak. And this is a backward pawn on an open file. So if the person exchanges,
What is he planning?
It's planning to take off my...
If you can attack that bishop, attack it. Remove from that file.
Okay, So I am not sure how you're going to defend that pawn, but I'll play here. I'll play there. Then I play here because I know I'm attacking this pawn.
Has she picked your queen?
Okay, actually maybe I should attack this other pawn. It's a blunder. The rook is defended by the bishop. I made a mistake. That was a plan and I just resigned. I didn't see that. I just resigned. That was the problem I made, the mistake I made.
You gave out your rook for a pawn.
I didn't see that that bishop is defending. That was very unfair. Let's rematch him.
And he looks like a young boy.
Could be, I'm not sure. Okay, so let's play this move. That was so sad. Okay, I normally play this move. That's a Queen's Gambit declined.
He gave you a pawn.
He didn't give me a pawn. That's a Queen's Gambit error. Now he's given me a pawn, which I'll pick. And I'll defend that pawn.
Break the pawn structure. Develop your bishop to a square where it is pinning a knight.
Let me play here.
Dad, do you want to know what I thought of the game?
What
He
do you
wants to castle. Why don't you just win the knight and break his pawn structure before he did
I'll not break the pawn structure. I'm a pawn up already. So I need to get my pieces out. But you're probably right. This is a move I should consider. Now if he plays it, do I pick? No, I don't pick.
Look at what I made.
So let me attack this bishop here. Play there if he picks. So that's what I wanted, that he blocks that and allows us to have space. Okay. So here we can castle. Let's castle first. Okay, this is a bit dangerous. I think he has way more pieces than I'd want him to. In a place I don't want him to have pieces. I think I missed a chance to play here. But I can still play that move. Pick that guy. And play there. Okay. So what is that plan? Pick, pick, pick. Okay, so there are some threats here. Pick, pick. He picks with the queen. I move away. I don't see it. So now if I were to play this move, can that move? I'm attacking that pawn 2 times. If he comes down, I'll pick this guy. He picks. I move my pawn here, move the pawn there. Still tricky by a lot, because this knight is what should go there. I'm in a bad position actually, if you ask me.
Game over.
I should play this move. And I don't have much. Oh, if he plays this knight here, I'm just dead.
That knight there.
As much as I'm a pawn up, my pieces can't breathe. I have to pick, picks, and I have no clue what I'll play. Okay, my knight can come down here and block. Okay, so that's fine. Still have an exit, but it's kind of tricky. Really? That is what he has in mind? Okay. So now I'm just basically inviting him to play that move, which I think he is going to play very soon. I don't have an option. I don't know whether that move is winning or losing, but I don't have much of an option. Probably didn't see that what I was doing. Okay, I'm tempted to pick here first, but what will happen? He'll pick on the rook and pick back. He picks that way. Okay, so this one I don't have an option. I have to pick here. This was a little bit unpleasant. It looks nice. Is it time? Okay. So I'm trying to understand what the plan is. If I were to pick that, he picks, I pick again. And where is he heading? To attack that pawn. I'll defend it, no? So what do I have? Can't I just pick that pawn? What's the balance of position? 3, 3,
You
1,
pick
2,
that
3, 1,
pawn,
2.
he can pick with the rook. You pick and he picks with the queen.
I can't pick anything. I'll just pick it. It's defended.
Ow. attacking the queen with your rook. You're attacking the queen with the... Then with the queen escaped. Escape to up there or up there. She has 2 squares to escape to. Most likely there.
Most likely where?
D2.
D2, okay.
No. Yes, D2. The eagle, has she sent you a message?
Yeah, you're right. That's the move he was going to play. So here, where can you play next?
The rook.
I am. But the rook
is defended.
It's defended, yes. So let me play here.
Planning to attack the rook twice.
Nope, I'm attacking that pawn.
Exactly.
I need space for my pieces. There's one piece that I can't maneuver this knight. So this is I wanted him to pick, so this knight can come here if need be. Okay. Attacking what? Attacking my bishop. Which is really powerful.
If I were you in this position, I will attack the rook in this position.
Yeah, that sounds like a good move.
Move your piece away to attack something. Move your piece away to attack something. Move your piece away to attack.
The only problem with that move is that he can pin me with the rook playing there, and I play that move. It is kind of hard to play. So I play this pawn move attacking. Let me play there.
That's a pawn move.
It's not a pawn move, but it's a move. He has to play the bishop here. I think.
Has to.
I think he has to. When he plays a bishop, can I ignore to play there? He picks again, attacking my knight. Then where can we play? I have a passed pawn already, and I'm a pawn up. So exchanging isn't a very bad idea.
Attacking the queen is not a very bad idea.
So I have 2 options. Pick a better exchange of queens.
Dad, please don't exchange. He'll win a pawn.
I will win a pawn.
Don't exchange of queens.
I should have played here instead. Here was better. Here was better.
Because he will attack your queen.
This is better. Oh no, but this is okay. So the knight can still come here, go there. Have attacks, play there. But there's no attack there. So I want to pick this. Pick that. What is he planning?
What have you won?
I'd exchanged, now I've won a pawn.
You know he's planning to maneuver the knight. Move your rook. Don't move your knight. He's planning here. And he'll win your rook. He'll become a rook up. Please don't play that one.
That was a really nice one.
Are you about to play another move?
Yes, I was.
Did you see that one?
Because you see what is happening is that he's attacking so many of my pieces. What to do?
Rather, Dad, move your rook away to defend this pawn and to defend that square.
Oh, that is so bad.
Move your
He'll attack to take this bishop for free. That's what I'm avoiding.
And you save the bishop or leave the knight.
Don't have an option.
Push. And you give out your knight.
For 2 passed pawns. But I think he can come here and attack me first. Now I'm just stuck.
2 pieces down.
I'll be a piece down when he picks my knight. If he picks. But he has a better move than to pick. That's the move he had. And I'm not happy about it.
Are we analyzing, or that's the move he actually played right now?
That's the move he's played.
Okay, that's okay. It's actually a nice move.
It's not. I'm really in trouble here. I'm really in trouble here.
And you just left a pawn hanging.
Yeah, because I had an option. There's no way to keep it defended. This is just lost.
Check.
It's a really good move.
I don't. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Or you're not thinking what I'm thinking? At all. I was thinking of push this. The king can move through this fire. Then push the other pawn up. Ah!
My opponent was low on time. That's how they lost that game. But I was lost at some point.
What time is it?
It's time to sleep.
Are you saying bye?
Yes.
I can say bye.
Yes, you can.
Bye.
Come on. It has frozen again. It's just problematic.
Why is it?
Testing. I'm not sure why it's freezing.
Yeah. Why don't you just stop streaming?
Honestly, that's what has come up.
Yay!
Okay.
Bye.
That's terrible. Let's do a new 10 minutes. Or should we do a 5? But 5 is... my computer is lagging.
Stop streaming.
No, I have not. This is an Indian. Is it an Indian or such flag? Looks like Indian. So I'll just play
He
this.
says he's from India. He
He's-
looks like an Indian.
The flag looks Indian. I'm not sure whether it is or not.
I think it is.
So remember what I said here. What you want to do is to just develop your pieces. Okay, but if you give you the chance to play this movie, play it. No problem. I'll just play this. This is called the Catalan.
Why not attack?
I'll just play this. Why not? It's giving me chances to take the center.
Dad, tell you what I wanted you to do before playing this Catalan move. Come here, pinning that pawn.
I'll just play this move. And I'm giving him squares, but the reason I'm playing that is so that I can play this. I'm not sure that's a good move. So
And you still play
I
it.
did, yes. Okay. So part of the thing that's going on here is that I have some other possibilities that I can think about.
Why not attack the knight? It's depends.
Nah, no need. So it's still not clear to him where I'm going to castle.
Your best option is here.
Here. Yeah, you're probably right. But why did they say that?
It's much more safer.
How do you even understand things like this? Oh my goodness. I have that knight move. Can you see it? Okay, so part of my plan was to pick this guy if he was to play there. That was a plan.
No.
Then we can do what?
Knight outposts.
Knight outposts, yeah.
Knight outposts. Not pawn.
All that knight
attacking
go is gonna
knight.
play there.
Knight outpost here. Better skill move. Only square is there.
What is that?
Why don't you play a knight outpost?
Where?
Here is a knight outpost.
The knight is not defended. And that pawn is thoroughly defended. So I'm thinking of just playing this move here. He'll play there. I'll just play it. The only problem with that move is that he's going to be able to play this move. He's going to play here. When I play this move, I can't play that move I want to play. I can't play the move I want to play. Others I'll never be able to castle. Maybe I shouldn't castle that side at all. No, I'll not do it. I'll just play here. I'll castle the other side. Yeah, that was a threat by him. Just castle here. I think we can exchange off the queens. No, we can't, because we are in a bit of a fix. Okay, so that's not gonna work. That will definitely not work. All right, but we'll play here.
Goodness.
Can I play there?
40. Try and maneuver your knight somehow to come here.
Maneuver knight to come here? Here. Yeah, that's a good outpost.
Here.
Then here.
Now he wants to exchange of rooks.
Yeah, but if I play here, okay, maybe I should exchange of the rooks first.
No! That does not work with the plan.
Why?
There was a certain plan I was thinking of. If he doesn't pick, he'll win a queen. Then now he's defended that maneuver of the knight 3 times. You've only defended it twice.
Yeah, the place I want to play doesn't work. Do I even have time to play like that? That bishop was too powerful for me. That's why I was playing here.
And that's why he wanted why the knight and not the queen? Because it's going to, like, the queen was going to an open outpost. Why the knight and not the queen, Daddy?
Oh, you can now win a pawn. Okay. I think he's made a mistake because I'll play here. It was a bad move on my part.
Why not? Come here, attacking the rook, and here, if he picks like this, you pick like this. Check, where does he move? He has to move there. If he moves there and come here, check, he still has to move there. Dad, have you heard of the sequence I'm thinking of? See? Move the knight here. You win a pawn. He can't pick like this.
Move my knight where?
Here. Pick a pawn attacking his rook. Where does his rook move? Most likely here. If you play somewhere like there. Actually, he'll pin my knight.
Yeah, you can pin the knight. But that is not a big issue, is it? because it's defended 2 times.
Here, if he pins the knight like this,
that's going to be tricky. I think we don't have an option but to pick here. Picks. He'll come and pick this guy.
Daddy. Play it. Please.
Play what?
Because if he picks the pawn, we pick his rook. No, he actually pick his queen. I'm planning to pick the rook. No.
If I play here, let me play here. Alright, it's good. What are you suggesting that I play? Then?
Yes, sir. Yeah, finally. Now you can pick the bishop.
No, picking the bishop doesn't help me, it helps him.
Or you can come here, attack on the rook, whether the rook, if it goes there, bring the rook to the 7th rank.
I'm just down in pieces. I don't see how I can survive here. It's a bad move.
You know the bad move and you played it?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 pawns. I have 5. So I'm gaining some space. If I can activate my king. Okay. So what is he planning? Why not try this? Let me try it. Why not?
How many rapid games have you played? You've played 3 rapid games and you said 1 or 2.
Okay, I'm still probably lost, but the thing is that with this kind of thing,
Why not here? Because that if you play here,
why not here?
why not here?
No, this is better.
He picks, you've just given. Yes, the rook is defending, but the rook is doing a little bit more work. Yeah.
This is better. There's a pawn weakness. Okay, I'll have two connected passed pawns, but hopefully I can do something. Okay, so that's kind of not too bad for me. Now you can't move this pawn because I'll move that pawn and pick that one. That was a really good move on my part, I think. Now my king is active, so but he's played not a very bad move. Okay, let me play this move. I don't know if it's a good move or a bad move, but I want to play it. I want to play it here. I want to play this move. Should I play it? I want to go there and say check. I want to play it, why not? If he allows me, I'll just repeat moves. So I'll come here, check. If he goes to the other side, I'm going to play here. So if he allows me, we'll just repeat moves. I'm low on time, and
Who's winning?
he's winning. Or maybe I'm drawing, but that was a nice move. C5. I think it was a very nice move, that one. I think he's thinking through. Okay, let me think on his time. So what are my options?
That is winning. Are you sure he'd let you repeat time?
I think maybe I could even be winning now. He stopped the repetition, but I think now he's losing. Because now I'm attacking this pawn, I'm more active. But, I don't think you can stop those ideas. He has to play something, and that something is kind of hard to find. I made a mistake. No, I haven't. I have an outside pass. If he picks, and I'm just winning. Okay.
Why that move?
Because there's something I have in mind.
You want a repetition.
Oh! How did I do that? Did you see it?
That was so scary. You know, from watching a movie. And you say,
I don't see. Let me just play this.
Why not make your queen?
Because he'll just come before me.
Queen. If I were you, I would just queen right now.
I don't have the option.
He missed a checkmate.
He didn't. It wasn't a checkmate.
No, I wasn't saying like something is an actual checkmate.
What did he do?
Pick the queen. Pick the queen. Pick the queen.
No,
Here.
it doesn't win. I have to try. Oh, I don't have time. Goodness gracious.
He must be so happy.
He is happy because in that position I'd drawn. I was going to win the rook by force.
3 mistakes, 0 blunders.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah,
So yes.
again.
Yeah. It's not possible that I should just lose like that. And I think is that a good thing that I should lose? So what do we do here? Bring the knight out. Which knight goes there? As a plan, I felt that I have a bit more. That looks bad, doesn't it?
Yes, you're thinking as like me. Yeah. Why not push the pawn in front of it forward? If he picks,
I'm not sure that was the best move. Maybe I could have escaped my piece. So he'll pick back. That wasn't the best move on my part. I think I left something to hang. Okay, that's a better bad move for sure. I think that's a bad move for sure. Okay, let me take this guy out of the equation so you no longer have the chance to pick him.
Is this your last game?
Yes, it is. Alright, so it is another play here. Every other move I think doesn't really work. Now the move you're supposed to play will not work. I think you and I could be winning something. Okay, so first and foremost, he has to give me something. That's the bishop, I think. If he plays the bishop here, I'll pick the bishop, bring my queen here, checkmate.
Madam, if you place the bishop here,
Oh,
pick and he picks, what if?
what if what?
Your queen is not the place I wanted her to be.
Yes, I think here and I attack this bishop.
Knight. And bishop, yeah, you're right.
I sort of feel that I should try and open more lines here. That's what I think I should do. Open more lines, but I can exchange the queens and I can't. He has a check somewhere there. The check doesn't do anything. Actually, there's a threat. I can play this pawn.
Here's
Then I'll
a
play this
check.
pawn. Sorry?
Who has a check? He has a check.
He has a check, yes, he has a check here. Yeah, that's the move I thought you could consider playing, but I didn't think that move was working. I don't have an option. If I play where I wanted to play, not much of an option there. I have to play this, then play that. When he plays this move, I'll play this.
Do you want to exchange off that bishop?
Nope, I don't have an option.
You could play this bishop there. You know you had only one square. right? You
I had
just
only.
move your bishop here. Where is that square?
Okay, so I'm wondering whether this works.
Oh.
I want to play this move
Why?
because then he has to pick this guy. If I play this move, he has to play this move. He has to pick, then he plays that move. Then I play this. I play that move. And I play that move. How does he get out? I'll play it. Why not? Oh, he doesn't have to pick. I forgot. Okay, so what's going on here?
I was thinking if you find a way to move your bits from there. Why don't you play there? Yes, you pick your pawn. I know this pawn.
Making it the fuck.
Seventh. Why not 7? Oops, on the 7th.
I agree, except that I want to be able to move this pawn forward. He's played well there. He has played really well. That is really well played. What answer do I have here? What clever move. I have to play here and give out that pawn, which is tricky. If I play there, what happens?
here.
Shucks.
Exactly what I thought.
I played really badly. Could still lose.
I thought maybe attacking this pawn over here.
That is such a bad move I've played. As I get to the back rank, I don't know how to escape.
My initial plan was for you when your rook was here, was to move over there, planning there, then up, planning push pawn.
Oh no. I'm losing. I'm losing. I know this tactic. He's a good player. How could I lose that game that was winning?
No, Dad.
That's lost, Ira. That is lost. That is
No,
lost.
Dad, you said that was your last game.
That's what I said. Was it really? If I'm playing another one now, is it my last game? That's a good player. It was a really bad. I know that tactic. Okay, that was terrible. Analysis. One blunder. Let's see what was going on here. How did I lose this game? Is it showing lines? Self-analysis. Okay, let's go. Okay, so far, I think at some point I was even winning. Or much better than I could have been winning. My computer is a bit laggy. Yeah, I think that was a good move. Bishop d3 is best. The knight is pinned. Just develop my knight. Just castle. So I'm playing the best moves. Hey, look at that, knight to e2. No, okay, that's not what I played exactly. Castled. Then knight to e2 is what I played. How did I know? Okay, that was probably not a good move. d5 was a good move. Okay, that was a nice break. He didn't play it. Knight on e times d4 is what I played. Bishop to b2, that looks okay. Picks that. Pick with the knight. I thought he was just much better at some point. It's okay. Okay, I don't think that was a good move, but it's fine. It's not losing.
Dad, you know you have taken a very long time on a stream.
I have, I know. Knight to f5. Bishop to c1, I didn't even think about it. But take my bishop out of the exchange place. Bishop to b3. That I played. Knight to g6. Knight to f5. It's best move. Bishop takes f5. Why didn't I take e takes f5? Didn't think about it. Okay, I didn't want to break that structure. Played down. So f4. f4 is a good move. g3. Okay, what I played was a bit weakening, but it's not losing. g3 is what I should play. Okay, I played the second best move. Picks. Bishop to c1 is another move I should have played instead of g3. But g3 is what defending that pawn. So far so good. c5. Oh, I had c3. No, I don't want to block my bishop in. That's why I picked. He picked. I had c4. I should have played c4 here. That's what I didn't pay attention to. I think c4 was best. Knight e7. You see, for the first move, not even close. I should pick the knight, I think he should. I missed this chance.
I told you.
You saw it?
Yes, and I told you. Instead of leaving your bishop there, move your bishop to attack the rook.
Yeah, that's the best move, and pick that pawn. Play there, pick the pawn, and you're just winning. I didn't pay attention. Yeah, that's just winning.
Let's see what the computer will say.
It's already saying +2. That was the best move I've seen. Just winning. What did I play instead? I played g4. Played this move. I still have the exact same move which I have not played. But I should just play it. Why am I not seeing that move?
And I kept on telling you and telling you. And telling you and telling you and telling you.
Rook on to b1. Still okay. b4. Now here, what should I play? Should I really give up all these beautiful bishops as I did? Probably that's a bad idea. Okay, so here I've just seen I'm winning a pawn, but how do I lose the game after winning this pawn? g5, king there. Pick that. No way I was losing this game. Picks. I picks. A pawn is not enough. I think I've given up all my advantage.
This computer is moving like the little count all the way.
Literally?
She normally counts it like to send to the computer.
So I should look for active moves here. Maybe I should have played, like that's a really bad move. Okay, king to f2 is the right move. Rook to d8. King to e3, and I'm just much better again. So here I've had a good feeling about the position. That move. Rook to f4. Yeah, maybe rook to f4 was best. I should have stopped that pawn a long time ago. I didn't see how this was going to happen. Okay, rook to b5. Rook there. c5 was my plan. Pushes the pawn down. I should move the king because I've not seen that I can't He can stop me. That's what I didn't see. King to d4. Had I seen how it's going to stop me, I would not have played the move I played. Here. That's a bad move. a3. Rook to b. Rook to a4. That's the move I didn't see at all. Here I think I didn't play the best moves. Rook to b3, still best. Rook on a times a3. Okay, so I probably shouldn't allow this check. I should play here. I should play this move, so that when he comes here, I defend this way. That's what I was looking for, I didn't find. This is bad. Rook to c3 check. Whatever I play. Now I should have played f5 immediately, which I didn't do. Played what? Is that losing? It's just worse, but not losing. That move. I played the right move. It's moving so slowly. Picks. I pick back. He picks back. So far so good, I'm still not losing. Rook on 7 to a4. Yep, played the best move. Played there. And here I blundered. Rook on 2 to a3. He made a mistake now. This is just losing. -2. -3, -53. Yeah, that was it. That was a losing move, that position. It's alright. Alright, good night, guys. So that wasn't a very good day for me.
Day or game? Day or game?
Day. Okay, I had a 48 in Puzzle Rush, but also it's a bit slow. We need to upgrade the computer, by the way.
You want to play the computer?
No, I mean that.
Let's just, before you touch anything which involves, let's just stop streaming and bye everyone, because this stream was very long. Daddy says that was his last game.
But you suspect that Daddy is not telling the truth on that one. True? But this time is the last game for real.
Do you remember the times you said, I'll just play 1 or 2 games? That 1 or 2 games.
Okay. Goodbye, guys.